What's up, everybody? Matt here with another Who Are They Real review, and today I'm here to talk to you about the newest Joe and Anthony Russo film, Cherry. Cherry tells the story of a young man who, just in this film, goes by the title Cherry, who basically it tells the story about how his life got turned upside down when he joins the army. PTSD, falls into a life of drugs, which then leads to a life of crime, and we all see where it's going from there. Once again, second film this month to be made in Cleveland. Gotta love it. It's the Russo Brothers. You expect some Cleveland ties to be there, and I was honestly coming into this film. It was probably one of my most anticipated of this year. I was really looking forward to it. I had heard things from people all around the area who worked on the film when it came into town to film around the same time as Judas and the Black Messiah, and I was getting really excited, really pumped for this film. And then I watched it. And it would be wrong of me to say I was not disappointed. I was very disappointed. I really was. It's hard because when you look at Cherry, it's a film that's, from a technical sense, well made. It's beautifully shot, fantastic score by Henry Jackman. Tom Holland gives a performance that honestly does stand above all the rest. And the Russos know how to catch your eye. The issue is the screenplay and the supporting cast. Tom Holland gives a fantastic performance in this film. What if this, and some might say if it was in a better film, it may garner a Best Actor nomination, but then again, the field this year is extremely tough. But the big issue is this film, the first half of it, is nearly completely lifeless. There's little done to make you actually care. Whether it's care about Cherry himself or just all the situations he's going through, there's very little done. And that fell on the script. It kind of goes hand in hand. And there are scenes where Tom Holland does a fantastic job trying to make you care. But you don't. And I can't. I was talking to someone, and they said it best. You can give Meryl Streep a C-level script, and she'll bring you to at least a B. You can't give that kind of script to everyone and expect them to make it a B. And that's kind of what happened with Cherry. I will say this. The second half of the film, enjoyed for the most part. When you get into the side of the story that's tells drug use and the PTSD and how he goes into robbing banks to pay for the drug use, it was a film that was more interesting. And I kind of wish we didn't spend an hour and change of setup of a 2-hour and 20-minute movie, 2-hour 13 to 15 once you count out the credits, to get to that, because I feel like it could have, all that setup of what he experienced in the war and the build up to from his basic training to being in the war let me rephrase that, from why he joined to the basic training to the actual war, all of that could have been shortened, and you've got more of this darker side of the film, because you actually care more about during that part. And it's not because of anything they did in the first half of the movie, because if it had just been a film where it's about someone struggling with PTSD and they turn to drugs, and maybe you get glimpses of what happened, it would have probably been much more powerful. But they didn't do that. So if I'm going to rate Cherry, and it pains me to give it this rating, I'm giving Cherry a 2 out of 5 reels. If you want to watch this film, go ahead and do so. Tom Holland's performance is the reason to watch this film. Very well made technically, and it's beautiful to look at, but there's not much emotional resonance there. Cherry, check it out in select theaters starting February 12th or starting February 26th on demand on Apple TV, not demand, on Apple TV March 12th. If you like this, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Tell me your thoughts. If you've seen Cherry, if you're going to see Cherry after you've seen Cherry, tell me what you thought about Cherry, because I want to hear these differing opinions. I want to hear what people think about this film, because I have a feeling it's going to be very divisive. You're going to have people who love it and people who don't. I'm in the camp I more so lean towards I don't, but I still find its redeeming factors. So what do you think? Cherry, check it out when you can. I'm Matt, signing off, and this was another Who Are They Real Review.